Hey guys, today's video is sponsored by AG1. I like to drink it every morning, so I just throw one on Sam's buffer, and I know it'll get shaken up perfectly. Look at that, ready to rip. Thanks to Mr. Sam. Now that my AG1's properly mixed, thanks to Mr. Sam, I put her down the hatch. Just like that, I got all my vitamins and nutrients for the day. Guys, last thing you want to be doing on an early morning is thinking, what vitamins do I got to take? This one, that one, who knows? Well, AG1 will get you covered all in one pack or one scoop. This unique, carefully crafted blend of 75 vitamins, minerals, and whole food sourced ingredients, superfoods, probiotics, and more will help you prepare for your day by prioritizing whole body health. My favorite benefit that comes from drinking AG1 is the energy that powers me through my afternoons, but I like the focus as well. And you don't end up with a sugar crash after taking your AG1. And we all know how important it can be to support your immune system as we go into the winter season. People are going to be coughing and hacking every which way you look. You want a good immune system, and AG1 can help that out. They'll get you that daily dose of vitamins, antioxidants, and probiotics. Guys, all you gotta do is visit drinkag1.com/Cleetus or scan this QR code on screen to get a free bottle of vitamin D and 5 free travel packs with your first subscription. Thanks to AG1 for sponsoring today's video. Let's get to the freaking live action.
Hell yeah, brother. You're on the Cleetus McFarland YouTube channel.
Today on the McFarland Science channel, we're going to be putting jet fuel in a diesel-powered car. Will it survive? We're going to find out. Warning, although diesel fuel and jet fuel are very similar, do not try this in your dad's truck. It may cause severe damage. Today in the shop, we have a car you may recognize, our old Galaxy that is now owned by Tyler. How you doing, buddy?
Good, man. How's it going?
Yeah, great. How long have you had her now?
A little over a year, man.
And you bought it from the guy I sold it to.
Yeah,
out in Arizona. Drove it back to Florida from Arizona.
Yeah. That was a spicy trip.
He said this thing belongs in Florida. So check it out. It's had some upgrades. I see the interior is pretty sweet now.
Oh yeah, super comfy too.
Gotta be happy with that.
Yeah.
It was ragged out when we owned
Dude,
it.
it looks so good now.
Custom interior.
Looks like the shifter and all that stuff's the same.
Yep.
So nothing
shifter's
changed
the
there.
same. Sean added the front e-brake. So the e-brake is a reverse e-brake. Just
Oh, for doing burnout.
Yeah, man.
That's
Oh,
what I like to
nice.
see. So then up under the hood, we got the same old 12 valve Cummins that was in it when we sold it to Sean and now Tyler. This is the same engine, the one that we abused on the dyno with nitrous and all kinds of stuff. Tyler was gracious enough to come up here today to let us put jet fuel in this 12 valve Cummins and see if it'll survive. I mean, Jackson,
Still has a nitrous kit on there.
what's your thesis? What's
think-
your
I think
hypotenuse?
I think jet fuel for this engine would be like high octane diesel. I think it's gonna run great.
High octane
I
diesel.
think it's gonna run great.
Hey, listen, I don't think we got to wonder too much because I have a special guest today
Oh,
who's going to give us the lowdown on the difference between Jet A, which runs in helicopters and jet airplanes, and diesel that's running this right now. And that's Dr. Fix.
Hey guys, Chris Fix here. I am excited to be here and see the difference between Jet A and some diesel.
All right, well, how about first things first? Let's go over to the helicopter and pull some jet fuel out.
Sounds good.
Get ready to do this. Now, to make things official, we're going to be pulling jet fuel right out of our MD-500 helicopter that's jet powered. All right, I'll do my best with your nice beaker you got here, brother. Oh, yeah. Okay, it kind of looks the same. I know it's real oily. I know you can run diesel fuel in this helicopter.
So this is actually more of a dry fuel. Jet A is more of a, there's less lubricity than in diesel. So it'll be interesting.
The jet fuel's more dry?
Yes.
Oh, I would have thought it was more lubricating.
And there's more sulfur. So 600 parts per million of sulfur in Jet A versus diesel 2, which is about 15 parts per million.
Oh, don't know what that is, but it sounds bad.
Sounds like a big difference.
It sounds like a big margin. Damn, the paint on his belly is nice.
Yeah, a couple little runny spots.
No, whoever painted the belly did the best job.
That should be good.
All right. Man, straight jet fuel for the Galaxy. All right, now we got our jet fuel. Let's head back to the shop. All right, we got the jet fuel.
I got your diesel sample.
We got a diesel sample. Thanks, Jackson. Chris, tell us the good, the bad, the ugly. What do we got here?
All right. Well, it's interesting looking at the two fuels. And we've got
see,
our
yeah.
diesel and our jet fuel. This has additives in it for lubricity. So diesel, it's important to have that high pressure fuel pump lubricated. You don't want to.
The P pump?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I heard about that.
Yeah. We can add some lube to that white stuff.
You saying that this doesn't have as much lubrication?
It does not. So I actually have a scientific paper here, peer
Wow.
reviewed. And in the back here, very simple, cut to the chase, we have the wear of a high pressure fuel pump. This is on diesel and this is on jet fuel.
Oh, no.
You can see the
Oh, wow.
difference. So way more wear with jet fuel.
Wow. And how long? Do you know how long they ran it? Or
Yeah, so this was over one test and yeah, it was.
I can assure you our weathered pump probably already looks like that.
yeah. One good thing we have going for us is, Tyler, didn't you say this pump has about 1 million miles on it? This high pressure pump. So she's worn in.
Okay.
It's broken in already.
that'll
But
help
don't
us
worry
out.
about wear.
You're thinking this could maybe wear out the pump or the engine?
Over time, definitely. A big thing is you don't want to use this jet fuel in a car that has emissions equipment.
Oh. Well, we're good.
Yeah,
We're
okay.
good. What'll it do to a car with emissions equipment?
So there's a high sulfur content in this,
Yeah.
so the particulates will clog it up quicker.
Like really
and
fast?
Cause issues. Yeah, 600 parts per million versus like 15 parts per million.
Oh.
Big
That's a good
difference.
bit.
Very
Wow.
fast.
Yeah,
Okay, so don't put that in your new F-350.
definitely not. no.
Okay. Well, we don't have to worry about emissions today on the Galaxy because you can see the exhaust goes from the turbo right out the hood.
Yeah.
There's nothing in between.
Nothing
Yeah,
to worry
so-
about.
Yeah.
Nothing
This
to
is
worry about.
pre-emissions vehicle right here, okay?
Yeah, Florida.
It's from the 70s, 80s, and 90s. Really, to be honest with you, all Dr. Jackstan and I care about is, are we going to make more power?
I have some potential bad news. So diesel has about 139,000 BTU. That's the energy in it.
Okay.
Versus the same amount would have 135,000 BTU. So less energy in the jet fuel, just by a little bit.
But it's jet fuel.
But it's got sulfur. Shouldn't that do something?
I don't know.
Make
I
it
mean,
more-
that's what we're here to find out,
It's
right?
for jets.
More power, less power.
We're about to find out.
I thought the Galaxy would fly if we put jet fuel in it.
Missing wings. We gotta open the doors. And then
All
we'll
right.
fly.
Well, I think without further ado, let's make a pull on the dyno with diesel in it. See how much horsepower and torque we yield.
Okay.
Then we'll drain out the diesel. We'll
Put in the
slap
jet.
in the jet fuel.
Let it rip.
And my prediction, it makes
More
more power.
power. That's a high octane.
Your
diesel.
prediction?
Less power.
Oh, brother. All right. Dude, I love the new guy. Dr. Fix.
Am I hired?
He's a real doctor.
Hey, you're on the team, bro.
All
You're
right.
on the team. All right, let's get it on the dyno. Let's strap it down. Make some rips. All right, so this is our diesel control experiment pull right here. We're gonna find out what it'll make.
It's gonna get smoky in here, bud.
Yeah, it's smoke. Big old cloud.
Oh boy. 432 horsepower, 632 torque. Oh, really? Yeah, I know. You smoked it. Literally. 432, 632.
Yeah, that looks about right for a diesel. I didn't use the lockup on the transmission either because I was like, I could throw in a whole nother variable.
Yeah.
Should I?
It'll just more load, it'll make more power.
You want me to do one locked up real quick
Yeah,
just
see
to
what
see?
it does.
And more smoke.
More smoke. These diesels like to be loaded on the dyno so
Oh,
they
yeah.
get boost.
Once that lockup kicks in,
Once that lockup kicks in, it goes,
oh yeah,
pick up 100
oh yeah,
So right there, we picked up
holy
80
crap.
horsepower and 100 foot-pounds of torque just by having it locked.
Yeah,
Money.
that baby's making some steam. Big difference.
Look how much more power it makes further out in the RPM.
Baby's making some boost.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh
Look at
no!
this rain cloud in here.
Our office is definitely gonna be ruined.
It's gonna smell
It's
terrible.
gonna pour all the air conditioning into our office. Okay, we got our numbers.
We do.
What are we going with, the lockup number?
Yes. We can do 2 runs on the jet fuel both ways. We'll do 1 no lockup and 1 lockup to see what it makes.
But really on diesel, we know it makes 511 horsepower converter lock. I'd say it's time to take the diesel fuel out,
Yeah.
slap in the jet fuel, and find out if it's gonna make more power.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Jackson, you can put that in your truck, boy, get some free fuel off Tyler.
Well, how's he gonna get home?
Oh, true. We're gonna need to say that.
No. They'll give you backy.
So good news is we're using the return off the fuel pump system, so it should drain those filters. It should get as much diesel as we can get out of it, and then we'll put it on jet fuel, let it idle for a while, cycle it all through. Make sure she's ripping on jet before we make another pull.
Here we go. That's all, Jackson?
That's all of it, bud.
Here we go. Jet fuel
Going in.
the galaxy. Crazy how much more clear it is.
Yeah, it's wild. Oh. Less out of this.
Hey, how much is diesel a gallon right now?
Down here, like 368.
Dude, I paid $3.49 for this.
That's crazy.
Jet fuel is cheaper than diesel right now.
In Georgia, I paid under $3 for diesel.
Really?
Yeah, it's $2.89.
Hopefully this is the right can.
Darn, put methanol in here.
We'll know soon.
Dip your finger in. It's not like it.
Oh, yeah.
All right, that's it.
All right, go ahead, hit the key again.
Yeah,
We'll get it circulating.
Nice.
go ahead and cap her off. All right, are we good? We got anything else we got to do?
Just need to cap her off.
So a little precaution, 1 minute. I would like to
Uh-oh.
add some
Hold on.
two-stroke oil to add the lubricity into the fuel system. That way we don't blow out the fuel pump.
Do you think it's gonna blow the pump?
Over time, possibly. Is it your car?
No.
I say we add it.
Is it going to raw power?
Nah.
All
We'll do like a
right.
50 to 1.
We'll allow a splash.
All right, just a splash?
Oh, whoa, just a splash.
Whoa,
Just a splash. Just a splash.
whoa. All right. Like I said, I'm not letting you guys blow that pump.
I can't do it. As a resident doctor here,
So now
I need
we
to
have-
make sure it's good.
We have 1 ounce of 2-stroke oil. We'll see if that'll be enough. All right.
More or less smoke now that we have the jet fuel in there?
I don't know. I mean,
Clean up the smoke.
might run a little cleaner.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna
Yeah.
run more.
Should we just fire it up and see if it idles? You know?
Yeah, get it running.
Good. Okay. For a second there, I was worried. Sounds fine. Let's let it, get through the system.
Yeah. Nothing yet?
Oh, you never It does look a little bit less dark.
Less dark?
I don't know, I can't tell.
You get more black.
I think it looks darker.
Oh,
Yeah, I think so.
non-lockup.
All right.
The first pull on diesel on jet fuel.
Here we go. First pull on jet fuel in the 12-valve Cummins. Way more smoke. It made more power.
It made 10 more horsepower and 47 more foot-pounds of torque.
Hey, more?
It made more.
10 more horsepower and 47 more foot-pounds
Let
of
me
torque.
lock it up. I'll lock it up.
No way.
Yeah, I knew it had to make more.
Holy crap, dude.
Okay, so it made the same horsepower. It made 3 less horsepower lock, but made 10 more foot-pounds of torque.
That's a good situation we got going there, bud.
But it looked almost identical up top.
Yeah.
It made 507 instead of 511.
So we're within 5 horsepower of the diesel, but it is more,
It made more
technically.
torque. It made 10 more foot-pounds of torque.
And it's hotter, so you can't really argue that it sat, and got cooled down or anything. We really hot swapped it.
I wonder if it's the cooling effect of jet fuel. Because in your helicopter, you don't have a cooling system, right?
Oh, does jet fuel have a cooling effect?
It does, almost like the 85. So I wonder if that was enough of a difference since the BTU difference wasn't big.
Oh, maybe that's what made up for the lack of BTUs, a little bit of cooling effect the jet fuel has. And it's still running.
Yeah.
It's not blowing up. Should we do a jet fuel burnout? Tyler, is that cool?
Yes, absolutely.
Absolutely. All right, jet fuel burnout to the parking lot.
The bottle's still full.
These guys keep saying the
They
bottle's
have mentioned
full.
it 3 times now.
The bottle's still full.
You want us to make a nitrous jet?
Yes.
Pull?
Yes.
Well, if
Max
that's not
out.
consent, I don't know.
So
what
if
is.
you're saying to make a
Yes.
nitrous jet fuel pole in the galaxy, we'll do it.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Jack didn't open the bottle.
I just can only imagine how bummed the people would be if we didn't, spray it with nitrous like all the other dyno videos.
Honestly, I
Yeah.
think you're right.
Yeah.
You're all right.
We gotta try. We also, the dyno mark. We didn't rub
You should pet him.
You should pet him.
It is your engine. You can scratch his belly, do whatever you want. Oh yeah,
Going. All right, good.
she's dialed. Oh boy.
You got nitrous coming out the tip now.
Here we go.
Might not be the happiest right now.
All right.
I don't think that's battery level.
You don't think?
Yeah, I got it done right.
One of those batteries is discharging for some reason silly, so I've got to replace it anyways.
Yeah, I agree. It's the battery.
It is.
Yeah.
Definitely not any wear and tear. That
No.
we as scientists have put on your engine today.
No,
Are we good?
not you or anybody else at this point that's ripped on this poor thing.
Oh boy.
Looks way fat.
I don't know,
Yeah.
dog.
Oh look, our diesel intern.
Hey, diesel guy.
I have a feeling I know what you're doing.
The jet fuel video.
Yeah.
It's not one to start though.
Did you guys already run it with it in there, or
Yeah.
what happened?
Made for 10 more horsepower.
And then what?
Won't
Now it
start.
won't start. Come on, baby. Let her rip.
Huh.
Interesting.
How much starter fluid did you spray?
Not a lot.
Not a lot. That's good.
It's definitely not that.
What do you think about that sound, huh?
Sounds like you just bought a 12 valve.
Might have. Very well might have just bought a 12 valve.
All right, Cleet's gonna kill the fuel. Turn it over. Oh, there it is right there. It's not the greatest sound on the planet.
Man,
It's a unique noise.
a hard little whack.
It's a little different of a smell right now, too.
Smells like
Yeah.
it smells like a helicopter. Honestly.
It's not sounding great.
That don't
but
sound so hot, brother.
no.
You can definitely tell the voltage is way up. I was like, now, yeah, you can tell it's trying harder now.
What the heck, dude?
I think if we get that a couple more times with the fuel valve off, we'll be in better shape. There we go. There we go. There was just too much fuel in there.
Right? Turn the bottle on! Are we still doing it? Alright, turn the bottle on! What I did is I let it get up on the starter nice and then I turned the valve on.
Sounds
Eased
good.
her into it. You
Clean.
know what I mean?
Yep.
Apparently the jet fuel makes her run a little rich on startup. Oh, never see this thing about to lock up.
She can't idle that long. Here we go. 12 valve Cummins on jet fuel, spraying nitrous with the lockup. Oh boy. 757, 756.
13 foot-pounds of torque and 30 horsepower.
Yep. 30 horse.
30 horse.
30.
30 horse. I'll get it. I'll get it.
Get loaded.
Get loaded.
Yeah, good shot. You see it.
Try that.
Loaded it a little bit more and picked up even more. So that was another 11 horsepower and another almost 10 foot-pounds of torque.
Good.
That's about 40 horse over the non-nitrous pole and another 20 foot-pounds of torque.
I think it's just out of primary fuel.
Yeah.
Like the fuel system's not keeping up with as much nitrogen as it's getting, but still, that's awesome power. And we're on jet fuel.
That's
All
right.
right, I'm gonna not shut it off. Let's pull it out and do a jet fuel burnout real quick.
Let's do it.
So we can say we've done it. Dude, we did a jet fuel burnout.
Dude. Works
Well,
great.
It runs phenomenal on jet fuel. I think we're good.
Yeah, I mean, that's a successful test.
And we know during that burnout, it was making at least 5 more horsepower. I think she survived.
She's
Did
solid.
it survive?
It's in great
Oh.
shape.
All right.
You run your diesel on jet fuel as long as it's that 12-valve Cummins. We know
Yeah,
that.
we know it's 12
that.
valve Cummins. Granted, I mean, we didn't make as much power as Jackson and I hoped, but we did make more power. And for those of you who may know more about this fuel, let us know why. Chris, Dr. Fix, you did a great job today, brother.
For sure.
Thank you so much for being on here. Tyler, thank you so much, dude. That was freaking amazing that he was able to let us use one of the original channel cars to do this. So we'll put some diesel back in it. Hopefully the fire's right up, but we're gonna find out. And until the next episode of McFarland Science, let us know what experiment you want to see next. But that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Do it for Dale. We'll freaking see you later. I can hear the nitrous still leaking. Sweet. Ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't already know, we have the 2.4 hours of Les Mullets this November 15th and 16th. Monster trucks, Van Prix, Crown Vics racing, driven by all your favorite YouTubers, fireworks, and more. You can come to the Freedom Factory with you and your pals and see some live freaking action. You can buy tickets to our show on thefote.com. Just pull up the Freedom Factory on there and you can get the tickets. Get ready. We got VIP tickets for sale. Come see the action in person. But if you can't make it in person, you can always watch online on Freedom Plus. It's going to be an action-packed weekend. The 2.4 hours of Les Mullets is right around the corner. Grab your tickets and we'll see you there.